Hi, this is Sophia, and this is course for Fortinet. We continue about IPsec, what are the phases of IPsec, like authentication and negotiation. Let's continue about negotiation and obviously security association. In order to create IPsec tunnel, both devices must establish their security associations and secret keys, which are facilitated by IKE protocol, Internet Key Exchange. The IPsec architecture uses security associations as a basis for building security functions into IPsec. Security associations, they are bundles of algorithms and parameters which are used to encrypt and authenticate data. That data travels through the tunnel, IPsec tunnel. In normal two-way traffic, this exchange is secured by pair of security associations, one for each traffic direction. Both sides of the tunnel must agree on the security rules. If both sides cannot agree on the security rules for sending data and verifying each other's identity, then tunnel is not established. Security associations expire and need to be regenerated by the peers after they reach the end of life. So sometimes we receive these notifications that we need to update the security keys. IKE uses two distinct phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 outcome is IKE Security Association, and outcome of phase 2 is IPsec Security Association. Each phase negotiates different security association types. Security association during phase 1 is called IKE Security Association. Security association during phase 2 is called IPsec Security Association. FortiGate uses IKE Security Associations to set up secure channels and to negotiate IPsec Security Associations. FortiGate uses IPsec Security Associations to encrypt and to decrypt the data sent and data received. And it uses it for the whole for the data traveling through the tunnel to encrypt, to send, to encrypt, to receive, to decrypt for the whole data which is traveling through IPsec tunnel. There could be different ways how you build IPsec tunnels, like different VPN topologies. For example, it could be like remote users. They connect to corporate resources. Those like someone works from home and they obviously need to have the for example, it could be through Active Directory. their name synchronized with FortiGate. As a user, he goes and enters his credentials on his computer, which is currently not part of the local area network. But what he does, he needs to establish that secure tunnel to the the through usually FortiGate firewall, or for example, if it's Palo Alto, it's also done through their firewall. IPsec is because IPsec is not like FortiGate proprietary um, protocol. It could be used both on Palo Alto, on Cisco, on FortiGate, but the clients for the remote user clients, they could be named differently. So first, you need to the first question when someone asks us like, oh, I cannot reach my drive N or whatever. First question is, are you working from home or are you working from your workplace? Oh, I'm working from home. Do you have your IPsec tunnel enabled? Have you connected with VPN? If not, then it's usually happening because they are not connected currently to the resources, and to ask to connect to the resources, they obviously need to be connected to the resources via VPN. And the remote users connects to a VPN server. It is usually connected on their premises, or sometimes it could be also located somewhere in the cloud, that VPN server. And that VPN server could be also physical FortiGate device, which establishes those secure tunnels. And after the user is authenticated, FortiGate provides access to network resources based on the permissions granted to that user. In a remote access VPN, FortiGate is usually configured as a dial-up server. You need to configure FortiGate as a dial-up server, and only clients can initiate the VPN. And users will require a VPN client, which is usually like FortiClient. The IP address of the remote internet user, usually dynamic, like DHCP. You go to your work and receive your IP address as a normal user via DHCP. And because FortiGate does not know the IP address of the remote user, only remote user can initiate the VPN connection request. The remote user uses site needs as a VPN client, such as FortiClient. You must configure FortiClient to match the VPN server settings. FortiClient takes care of establishing the tunnel as well as routing the traffic to the tunnel, through the tunnel, and uh, and if it and VPN server decides if you allow this type of connection or not. In addition, you can use only one remote access VPN configuration on your FortiGate device for many remote users. Like everyone who connects, there could be, it depends on the company, how many VPN configurations do you require for standard users or for different types of users. FortiGate device for many remote users quite often uses almost the same configuration because all the access defined, all the permissions are defined by policies. They could be like on firewall policies, but they could be also the access policies on Active Directory. FortiGate establishes a separate tunnel for each connection. For each connection to each separate user, FortiGate establishes a separate connection and you can view all the current connections on FortiGate. Thank you. See you in the next video.